Steel structures have a solid reputation of standing tall, while this one begs to differ. This building certainly embraced the art of making a dramatic entrance, or should we say exit, taking its time to collapse, and providing quite the spectacle for onlookers. Thankfully, all tenants were evacuated before the disaster. When gravity designs to play favorites, and you are not on the list, this happens. Go, go, go. A container falling recklessly provides you the entertaining, that sobering realization. This is exactly how easily your shipment from China goes missing. A cliff failure on the north coast of Cornwall has left bystanders in awe. Little do they realize that they too are teetering on the brink of a collapse. At first, it looks like a normal rain shower, but it takes a turn for the wild. Vivid proof that the sea can be a formidable adversary. Watch as this tsunami ruthlessly sweeps away huts along the Indonesian coast. Luckily, the huts had been vacated due to a bad weather forecast. Those cliff gazers are fearless. You would never catch me so close. Somebody's gonna get fired. He'd be lucky to be losing only his job and not his life. On January 30th, 2021, the MV ship broke off due to the adverse weather conditions. You know, it's officially time to panic when distress calls come in, a language other than your mother tongue. So much went wrong here for disaster not to happen. This disaster happened in Italy on June 30th, 2018, where tons of concrete were destroyed because there was a malfunction with this crane. Luckily, there were no casualties or injuries. This town was evacuated due to fears of a flood coming. This video was captured in Australia at a coal mine, where an inexperienced operator made an error by pulling the wrong lever. Oh, 3, 2, 1, turn on. Quite the chaos happened on November 11th in Ohio, where a power plant decided to take a spontaneous detour in the wrong direction.
The news.
that was gonna happen. Precisely on October 3rd, 2017, we witness a Disney ship that barely missed the memo while maintaining the fairy tale theme, crashing directly into a dock with all the grace of a rebellious teenager. But somebody gets fired over that. Apparently, Goofy's driving the boat today. Just a dam deciding it's no longer giving a damn. Speaking of not giving a damn anymore, this flag bearer just continued like nothing happened. He did all of that to avoid getting into the water, but somehow the water found a way to get to him. Are you blind you can't see me? A newly constructed bridge quickly becomes a construction failure. Oh, see the huge one. There it is, oh dude. Sometimes, Mother Nature freely gives you front row seat to some of her most terrifying but captivating moments. And all you can do is be grateful you're here and not there. Oh man, look at this one. Is the giraffe okay, cause? I can't be the only one that thought it was a giraffe. When your guardian angel works over time, your head is always in the right place. Everything seemed to be going well on the PS4 launch day at Best Buy until this guy happened. Looks to me like someone was hired by Microsoft. This building reportedly stood for 82 years, but was destroyed in one day. Kind of reminds me of my last relationship, Heidi. I miss you. Now I see why my Alibaba order had a huge dent in it. This building seems to have mastered the concept of spatial ambiguity, collapsing here, there, and everywhere. When you've been caged all your life, this is how you break loose. It looked as though it was taking its first baby steps. Surely didn't go too far. Reports say that this collapse came during the transition from an old wooden structure to a new steel one. Everything was going smoothly until the new structure leaned back, causing a strain on the poor crane. Some locals captured this terrifying scene of a landslide. Frankly, you're more likely to see me struck by lightning than finding me here. Never thought for a second that water towers fart. The collapse of a steel structure of this magnitude is a rare sight, not exactly your everyday spectacle. to massive ships crashing into each other in the vastness of the ocean should be as rare as seeing two bees bump into each other, yet we see it ever so often. A clip captured on January 16, 2021 showed where an asphalt road gave way due to a landslide. In Norway, a picture of a massive landslide was captured. Houses close to the water were destroyed in the process, but there were no casualties recorded. You think this damn release is rather dramatic until you've binged on junk food all day and it's time to visit the toilet. Having confirmed that water isn't exactly extending a friendly handshake, let us turn our gaze to the next contender on the adversary list, the Whirlwind. This chaos seems to be taking lessons from Doomsday characters. Not appreciate the presence of clicking cameras. We witness a courageous man taking matters into his own hands by demolishing the silo with a sledgehammer. I'm sure Thor might be feeling a tad bit intimidated. I knew it! The collapse of this steel tower due to high wind pressure is a stark reminder of why the wind has earned its spot on our list of adversaries. This is how quick things can get awry in an aluminum plant. Thankfully, every one of these workers made it out okay. This is one of those rare moments where a vertical video is justified. Everyone will need someone to lean on at some point. Perhaps a building manual could prevent structures from going rogue, as we see here. Thankfully, no one was hurt.